Welcome everybody, this is the Captain and I'm with the 82nd Legion, and I'm here today to make a proposal to fix gaming. First off, my services are available for hire. Um, Information is available. You can reach out on the channel. I'll get you what you need. Um, but next, and actually first off, when you go in, we're going to start with the pre-planning of a game. You got a killer idea, that's awesome. But when you implement everything, we're gonna take the current DEI measures and we're gonna implement them in different ways. We're not gonna force them down players' throats. We're going to do it in a way that's not intrusive to the game, because what's going to sell a game isn't the color of the skin on the main character or whatever. Because a lot of times that, if the game's fun, that's overlooked. I've never bought a game just because of the what outfit the main character had on. I've never done it, never will. The current state of modern day gaming is atrocious, and we need to fix it. We the players have the ability to fix this, and we are doing so by not giving gaming companies like EA and Ubisoft and all these other developers that have created some really mediocre games as of late, and we didn't buy them. So let's go back and let's start with what the gamers want. We want something that's fun. We get it that inclusiveness is a thing. That's fine. There's plenty of places for, in games like, we'll just use GTA for example, you can include everybody you want, and you can do it as NPCs and through the player builder. You know, we can, NPCs, hey, convenience stores have all kinds of people working behind the counter. There's all kinds of people working in the medical profession, all kinds of people doing everything. There's no one person doing it. So we can be inclusive without forcing it down everybody's throats. And we'll go ahead and we'll touch on the pronoun subject too. Pronouns. If you want to put them in your game, that's fine. But make it an option through the option menu, where the players have the option to turn them on. They're defaulted to off. We're just going to turn them on. So when we do this, it's now a player option and is not forced down their throat, and it's hidden in it, and it's put in a settings menu. You can turn it on and off through the start menu for all I care. Pause menu. Fine, so be it. Do it. That's how you implement that stuff. Not making everybody on the character select screen have their pronouns readily available. 90% of the players do not give two shits about pronouns. I don't. So be it that you're he, they, she, them, random bullshit. I don't care. Don't force it down my throat in a video game. That's not what I'm here for. I'm here to relax and have fun, and to ignore what's going on out here in the real world for a couple hours or an hour or so every evening. I don't game that much, but when I do, it's now games that are 20 plus years old, because there's nothing new that is enticing me to come off of my wallet to purchase it. Being real, the last new game I bought was Heartbound from an indie dev, and I've enjoyed the gameplay so far. I haven't completed it yet, but that's not the end of the world. I'll complete it eventually. The game's not done. Kind of wait until one and the other's one and the same. Next up, we're going to quit releasing buggy, half-finished, glitchy messes. Yeah, that's right. We're going to release a complete game. And not only are we going to release a complete game, we're going to release a complete game that works. I'm not going to lose save data after the first 24 hours of owning the game, because, oh, I'm sorry, we've got a major bug that's broken in save files. You can either restart your save or get fucked. No, I'm done with that as a player. I want games that work. Bethesda, I ain't gonna lie, you're the world's worst at this. Ubisoft, you're just as bad. EA, surprisingly less bugs, but y'all's monetization. God, go get it fixed. Like, replace it in general with something different. We also don't need a new. With the ability to do download content nowadays, we don't need college football 25, 26, 27 when you can update 25 with 26, 27, and 28 rosters and then give us a fresh update on that game every 3 years. That way you can actually add new features to it. Yeah, that's it. Add features that we want, not and don't break old ones that we enjoy. You know, sometimes when you go in and you're like, "Oh, I want to create all these new features for a game," you forget about what made the game that it was to begin with on sequels. And when you lose that feeling, uh, it changes the feel of the game, and you lose some of your original player base. And a prime example of that would be Halo 3 and ODST into Reach, because they tried to implement a bunch of features that was in Call of Duty at the time, like armor lock and sprint and stuff like that, and jetpacks. And it changed how Halo felt as in the multiplayer. It really changed how the game felt, even in single player. Uh, I don't really remember using too many of the abilities in single player, but let's fix gaming by starting with these, because when you take all the fun out of gaming, you take all the money out of your pockets. We buy games because they're fun. We don't buy games because they're broken, glitchy messes. And when you release a broken, glitchy mess, players are not likely to buy the next one you release upon release. We'll wait. We will most definitely wait. And a lot of times we'll wait until it drops in price to $30 or $40. It sucks. Wholehearted, it sucks. And there ain't nothing that can be done about it. Let's be real. Unless you make stuff that isn't a buggy, broken mess. Now, next thing I want to hit on is all these gaming journalists who, their favorite thing is, oh, you need to do this, that, and the other. You need to go buy this game. Well, I got news for you. There's no reason for me to go buy a game, especially when it doesn't enthuse me, and you're not doing anything to help me want to buy that game. And you attacking fellow content creators, going after their livelihoods and such. Yeah, I'm calling you out, Alyssa Mercante. And that is correct. I called you Mercante because, it's fitting. You couldn't make it on OnlyFans, so you had to go fuck up Kotaku as well. You should really reconsider what you do, because this activism journalist that you're doing right now isn't going to do it. Go ahead and come after me. Come after my family, because I can promise you one thing. We don't care. We're only here. I'm doing this because I want to see a change in the gaming industry. I really do. I want to see a change in the media side of it. I want to see a change of it in the studio side of it. I don't want to see games like Concord probably would have been an excellent free-to-play game had it not had 200 million thrown at it. Concord could have been excellent. And I will say that the art or the character art in that game really, really killed it. And also, we're tired of live service games. Not everything needs to be multiplayer, live service. How much can we get people to spend on it? No. Gamers are wanting either excellent single player experiences, or we're wanting. I'm going to go against the grain here. I want co-op. I want both an option for couch co-op and online co-op. Because some of my best memories with these games was hanging out with my friends, playing through the campaign, and enjoying it in both of us going through the campaign for the first time and enjoying what we got there. It was worth every bit of it. I remember staying up on Halo 3 and Halo ODST at midnight and then playing through the campaign as soon as it come out. As soon as we got home with it, it was in a console and we was playing through the campaign. And we did. And you know, those days in gaming are becoming far and fewer between than they should be. Let's bring the reason why we play games back together, to hang out with our friends and play games that we want to play. And I just don't want modern day gaming to be better than it currently is. I want less of this woke infused bullshit, and I want actually fun, enjoyable games. And there's a way that you can mix both and not intrude on either. I know, I'm weird. I don't really give a shit. But gaming media, attacking those of us who didn't buy a game and didn't want to play it because, oh, you're supposed to want to play everything, that's the wrong thing to do. We're gonna fight back. We're gonna stand up. Go ahead and call my former employers. They're all former for a reason. I'm no longer there. I'm not racist in any shape, form, or fashion. But y'all are gonna go for all these routes on the attack, and you know what? I welcome it. I welcome it with style. But now let's go to the game studios. Hey, if y'all really want somebody to consult with, I'm cheap and I'm readily available. Shoot me an email and let's talk. I promise I'll make your game better. Because, you know, at the rate y'all are going right now, all y'all are going to do is make yourselves bankrupt. You can't lose 200 million many times before you ain't got no millions left. Indie game studios, if you would like to contact me for free advice, please do. I welcome it. But if you're a big brand name studio and you contact me, it's a consulting fee and we can discuss it. I'm reasonable. I ain't no 7 million consulting fees such as Sweet Baby Inc. on Black Myth Wukong. Not happening. It's just not. I'm far cheaper than that. So reach out. Let's make something happen, game studios, game devs. If you wish, reach out, please. I'll do everything I can to help you out. I realize I'm a no name on YouTube, and I don't care. I just want to make the gaming world better. This is you, Captain, and we'll see you on the next go around.